Something in my eye. My eye's red. Feels like it. No, I haven't been smoking or anything like that. I gave that up a long time ago. Welcome back, family. For those of you new to the channel, I am Ryan the God, and we are the Kingdom. Oh, we out here early today, huh? Y'all already read the title. You already know what it is. I'm not gonna be talking and everything. But before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button. Comment down below. See, I got you at the beginning. Normally, I wait till the end. Nah, son. I'm getting that jank at the beginning.
Not today.
We're gonna hop into this reaction. We doing it legit. I'm about to turn these little cool lights out. Get these lights low. You about to be scared, boy. You better buckle up for safety. This is going down. UnHuman entity.
A cool breeze crept through the valley outside of Telluride, Colorado,
I'm
as my
scared to death
friends
right
and
now.
I unloaded the truck parked on the dirt driveway.
Shout out Llama.
We had recently started renting an old mining house built in the early 1900s.
You messed up
Most
right
of the
there.
home had been renovated over the years, but there were still glimpses of what the house used to be. The exterior of the
Who
home
moving in a
was
yellow
painted
house?
a bright yellow and adorned a blood-red door. The yard was abundant with lush green grass, minus the few brown patches that littered the ground.
Where are the other houses
In
at?
the corner of the yard sat a dilapidated gazebo filled
man,
to
nah,
the
that's
brim
red
with
flag number
landscaping equipment. I stood facing the house, admiring
snap.
the quaint ambiance
Thought somebody was
it
sneaking
seemed
up
to
on you, player.
exude. I felt something hit my back and spun around. My brother, William, was standing behind me with a box under his right arm. "Let's pick up the pace. We don't have all day," he
Alright,
said,
man, relax.
with a little annoyance masked in his voice. Yeah, I responded, and started walking to the back of the truck.
Y'all look the
My
same.
other two friends,
two
Elijah
dads?
and Leon,
Look
were
at
in
the
the
black dude,
process of
doing all the heavy
stacking some
work.
boxes on a
Ain't
dolly.
gonna change. And he got that
"Hey
little
man,
box.
take this to my room," Elijah said, as he handed me a large box. I resituated it in my arms and gripped it. As I did so,
Hey, you take
I could
it.
hear glass clanging inside, and a strong, familiar odor starting to leak out. "Hey man, be careful," Elijah snapped. "If you ever want to smoke again, I'd highly advise you to take it one step at a time there, champ." "Maybe if you didn't throw everything into one single box without bubble wrap, then you wouldn't have an issue of something breaking, Elijah," Leon responded.
Leon.
Elijah's eyes widened, as
Come
if
on,
he
man.
had just figured out the secrets of the
Leon.
universe. I laughed, turned around, and proceeded into the house. The floorboards creaked as I stepped onto the warped living room floor. I surveyed my surroundings of the old rustic home as I headed to Elijah's bedroom. Only two
was living
interior
in that?
rooms had been renovated in the entire house, one being the kitchen, which had marble countertops and new appliances, the other being my room. I was the one who found the home on the market, so respectively I had first choice of which room
How
I
much
wanted
was
to
it?
claim as my own. The other rooms, on the other hand, were still the
Bro,
same as they
hold
had.
on. Look at the wallpaper coming off the wall, man.
Bruh.
You got this super fancy kitchen, and then this old Sesame Street wallpaper coming up. Come on, man.
Had been since the early 1900s, with dreary wooden floorboards and old chipping paint. "Dude, what the hell?" William yelled from upstairs. I quickly climbed the narrow stairway to find my brother in his room. I walked in to find what looked like to be a large lump underneath the wooden floorboards.
No, my guy.
It almost looked like Andre the Giant was buried in the middle of the room.
Look at his
"I
beard.
told you it was an old home, Will. Things shift over time," I said, trying to hold my
Like
snickering
that
back.
Wolverine beard.
"Yeah, I get that, but you didn't say that I'd have to maneuver around a speed bump," he snapped back. I took a deep sigh and turned to him. "Okay, look man, we're only gonna be here for a year. You've got plenty of room to put your bed so you're not sleeping on an incline." William turned back to the floor dejected. "That's easy for you to say. You're not staying on the cover of Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones."
What?
After we had moved everything into the
What?
house, we all plopped down on the couch, beers in hand, and began our well-deserved R&R.
Oh, see, they
Elijah
got that
had already
reefer,
begun
boy.
smoking, and the room started to fill with the pungent odor.
Eee.
So are we gonna be doing some ghost hunting tonight, boys? Elijah said as he passed the joint to Leon. Oh, come on, you don't actually believe that crap, do you? Leon responded as he was rolling his eyes. The guy blew his brains out on the front porch in the 19...
Hold on, man. Look at Leon's hairline. What is that?
30s. I'd be surprised if there wasn't a ghost floating through the halls. I mean, how do you think we got such a killer deal on rent? William said as he lifted his arms and started mimicking the sounds of a specter. Shut up. It's all nonsense. You've just been watching too much Ghost Hunters, I responded.
You don't know what it is.
But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. We need to get up early to do some cleaning. Good night, guys. I stood up and meandered to my room. In all reality, I was a little perturbed by what happened at this house. I've always been quite agnostic to my beliefs of ghosts or spirits, but I've never witnessed anything myself.
You were scared, homie.
The rent was super cheap for an entire house, and I wanted to save some money for a trip outside of the country. I pushed the fact that someone had ended their life to the back of my mind. I wish things would have turned out much differently. I entered my room and slid under my sheets and
Hold on, man. Hold on. You not gonna take no bath, homie? You just gonna go to sleep in your daily dirt?
basked in the warmth of my bed. It had been a long day and my body ached from moving. I grabbed my phone and looked for a rain and thunder YouTube video to help me sleep, and after about 15 minutes, I crept into comfortable darkness. My eyes shot open in the middle of the night. The moonlight shone through my window and enveloped my room in comforting light. I could hear creaking from the house as the wind howled outside.
Oh, I thought I was a person.
I tried to sit up, but found my efforts futile. Sleep paralysis was a regular occurrence in my life. It happened at least once a month due to stress and a little help from my antidepressants. At this point, I'd almost gotten used to it. I could hear what sounded like a light scratching noise coming from inside my room, and prepared myself for the usual dark figure to be standing in the corner.
It's the Annabelle doll.
My eyes darted from left to right, trying to decipher where the noise was coming from. It was then I started to hear skittering, like someone or something was moving around. A cold feeling crept over my body as I started sweating profusely, my sheets becoming soaked. The skittering stopped, but was replaced by cracking, one that resembled that of broken bone. Out of my peripheral vision, I could see long, needle-like limbs protruding from my closet.
I would lose.
They each moved slowly, tapping the wall as if they were looking for something. I then saw a large, bulbous black mass starting to show itself from the closet door. It was coated in tiny hairs and twitched almost habitually.
Is that a spider?
A loud moan echoed throughout my room as the creature finally presented itself. A spider-like entity was situated on my wall. The reason I say spider-like was because its head had been replaced with that of a human one.
Oh my gosh.
Its eyes were blacked out from the shadows of moonlight, and its lower jaw was removed, revealing a blotchy tongue that oozed saliva.
That's disgusting.
It was about the size of a twin bed and stared at me for what seemed like hours. My heart was racing. I was begging my body to move, but to no avail. I was stuck there, in suspended torment. I tried screaming, but I was...
Once my body started working, I'm saving up and I'm getting a new body. I don't know. My body should not just shut down during the most important part of a horror movie. I'm buying a new body. Arms, I don't want to hear it. You had your chance.
Was unable to make a sound. All I could do was watch the creature on my wall as it grew closer. Suddenly, it skittered to the ceiling right above me and started scratching with its two front legs, almost like it was burrowing. It then started to sink into the wall, as if the wall had turned into quicksand.
What you
First,
gonna
the abdomen,
Oh my
then the
gosh.
legs. Eventually, all that was left was its mangled head staring straight at me. Those cold, dead eyes boring into my soul. I could hear it moaning, and I could feel the drips of saliva hit my torso. The creature then let out an inhuman roar and vanished into my ceiling. My body was finally released, and I jolted out of my bed screaming. As I did, the house erupted into more terrified outcries coming from upstairs.
Everybody's seen it.
Apparently, I wasn't the only one who saw something. And, unfortunately, it wouldn't be the last time either.
New body. Today. If that happened to me, I'm telling you, I don't know how I would do it. I would Frankenstein my way up a new body. And I'm gone. I would have an Asian arm, black legs, one white arm. My neck was probably Middle Eastern. I don't know how I would do it. But I'm not sticking with the same body that just goes out during, we got something coming from the closet and you just gonna decide to, I ain't gonna work. Like, no. Alright guys, thank you for watching this reaction video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And let me know what you think. Were you scared? Do you know any other scarier videos? Send them to me. Alright, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's it for today's video. I will see you on another one. Roll it twice. Dab. Yeah.